Buenos dias. It's the new morning show. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. It is Friday. Yay! The 8th of December. One more week until the end of this lovely show. I have almost decided. We're most likely going to keep it into once a week show rather than Monday to Friday. Next Friday will be 100 episode. Isn't it cool when you come Monday to Friday? It is. It is. Showing up every day for you guys, whether it's Thanksgiving, it's raining, there's lights out, we'll come back anyway. What are you guys drinking today? I'm about to finish my first cup of coffee. And we have a birthday celebration. Oh, man. And full circle to the first video I posted on YouTube. And that was an interview with the one and only Mr. Brucey, Lou Brucey. It's your birthday. Yeah. Oh my gosh. No. You get a song. Or should you get this? Happy birthday! Jimmy doesn't like that sound, but he will be joining us very soon. Happy birthday, Lou. Goodness gracious, what do we say about you? Pioneer. First one. Yeah. That's how I see you. First one, you go in with the mindset of solving problems. You want your staff, your faculty to do the same, the children, and your vendors. It's about solving problems. And that's Jimmy over there. Didn't get the text quiet in the set, but it's all good. So happy birthday to you. You're a pioneer. Keep embracing all of your seasons. I love how you are traveling. Shout out to your awesome wife. Love that she shares all those pictures in Facebook and your guys' journey. Happy Hanukkah, second night. And hope you have a wonderful birthday weekend or birthday month. Shout out to all December babies. And I hope you're well. So, and for you, I got a tattoo. You're a dad. And I'll never forget, I'm like sharing with you other ideas I have. And you're like, when I think about you and Jimmy, I want to think about science. So this joke is for you. Don't trust atoms. They make up everything. Bunch of liars. No, I'm just kidding. Right? Atoms make up cells. Cells build tissues. Tissues build organs. Organs are part of the system. And then, boop, they're us. They make up everything. Anyway, happy birthday. Hope you like the joke. Jimmy just got the, oh my gosh. And then the weatherman is late. He'll be coming and joining us very soon from the car. And I know the subject of this was forward rituals. And specifically, I'll be talking about and wrapping up with this journey of this season, starting back in September or in August, on the artist way. I am a writer. I'm a designer. We are here in Orlando, Florida, building our library home that we're so excited. And basically, most of the shows on the last month, or from November till now, we're about how we're gonna turn our rooms into a Dara Academia lifestyle, not just style. we wanna continue writing, reading, and at the end of the day, having this home that helped us narrow down to this self-responsibility, us, right? It's putting the mask on us tightly secure and then everybody else. And also it's about nurturing us in order for us to give back. It is so important, and it's our message since my first video in December in 2017, 16. It's been quite a few years here on the tube. So, and why prepare a home for us is to gather. So Lou and Jesse, guys, thank you so much for inviting us on that Friday with your family. That holds such a special place in our heart. Um, and oh, it makes me a little emotional. Okay. You're beautiful girls. Four, right? Wow, Lou. Wow. We had such a wonderful time, playing cash flow and your girls playing instruments. It was truly a magical night. And we love that. We love to gather by the fire. That's us. That's the Zetos. We love backyards. We want to gather by a fire pit, or now lately, with candles. And and again, a home that's prepared. It's being prepared. So anyway, I'm not even gonna get into that. We were talking about the beginnings of fashion, and it did come from looking a lot into my mom being a teacher, always seeing her with her book, her cool bags and clothes that really planted that seed. And what I saw for my future, right? And then it's when we nurture that artist or take that time to journal that we um tap into our childhood dreams and all the seeds that have been planted. So anyway, so it was a whole bunch of confessions there. We ended up there, and no, that was a hallway. And for me, into these forward rituals when it comes to the fashion part, which I did in all these confessions, right? Like all this fear, thinking that, oh my gosh, if I dress like this, people are gonna think I'm a conceited. It's like taking care of you is being conceited, and all these stories, basically. But moving forward, right? The wish list written on paper now. Oh, look who's here. Let's bring him up before we transition into today's subject. Jimmy Zito, what's the weather, man? Uh oh, he's chewing even though he knows he's got to report weather here. What's the
Mm,
weather here in Orlando, Florida?
it's nice. It's nice and chill.
Yeah. Hey, are you eating the bread?
Yep,
Did you leave me some?
maybe.
Oh, good, good. He left me some. And if not, I think it will be a good exercise to walk to that Publix. Publix is the Floridian supermarket. It's like the Stop and Shop or the shop. No, yeah, it's like the Stop and Shop in New York. So yeah, he's wearing. When he's wearing that sweater. See, I told you guys. I know you guys can't see him. He rocks those sweaters, and I love it. So anyway, we're gonna take the action away from Jimmy. He's busy driving, and we'll just put it right here, bam, or maybe right here. Yeah, there we go. So into our topic of forward rituals. When it comes, I know yesterday I was talking about that I want to focus on transitional habits, meaning understanding that some habits that you pick up are for the season that you're in, instead of like transforming and all these big pressure things that you have to do or should do. I mean, say them out loud. My shoulder just goes up when you get to try something new. I'm breathing better, shoulders are down, belly's expanded. So anyway, you give it a try. That's for other videos that you can check out in our YouTube channel. But anyway, forward rituals. I love rituals because I love saying rituals instead of routine. Routine makes me sound like this. Boop, boop, boop. So I love that. Um, and I know we are in a festive month where many families have many rituals. And and when you try to find out the history, it's so shady, not shady as in shady, like, ooh, shady. Well, actually, yes, yes. But what I meant to say, um, no one knows. There's different stories. There's different narratives. It could be confusing, basically. So, because it's confusing, what do you do? What do we do? For me, I create my own, and I sit down with my husband and we create our own, or we sit down with our extended family and we create our own rituals during our holidays, our time that we spend together. So, Jimmy, that's what we're talking about, forward rituals. I'm going to be sharing about fashion since this has been our week. And yesterday, like I was saying, I did say about just going out there, trying things instead of getting just frustrated. Oh, this doesn't fit me, and getting into that practice and welcoming the year by welcoming new clothes, trying new things. And next week, I'm going to just be wearing my outfits because and some of them are like a little more dress up outfits, but who cares? This is my show, right? I usually show up in our YSuperstars t-shirts. I don't know how many videos I have with this shirt, not this specifically shirt, because it's transitioned from the old logo to the new one. And yeah, so ending the show, celebrating. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to that. So, for forward rituals, really, I only had one when it comes to fashion. I believe I sort of said it last week too, but let me bring up the picture right here. I was talking about the mirror. Ding, ding, ding. Or Men in the Mirror just came on. Where are my Michael Jackson fans? I mentioned that I wanted a space, not a complete vanity, but a space where I get to sit, comb my hair. I mean, really, at the end of the day, that is huge. And wash my face and put some lotion on, put some soft music, puff my pillows, and a lot of people, when I did my evening routine a few years ago. Well, not a lot of people. Jimmy mainly. He's like, you're turning 40, not four. Because I guess you meant it because I'm being such a like. It was like a putting down the baby, and I really want us to make that a thing because why do you do that for babies? Because you love them, because you want to nurture them, because you want them to have a great sleep, because you want them to be relaxed. And why not do that for yourself? Why not do that for us? Why not nurture us? And this past, especially these past 3 days, it's been such an uncomfortable thing with our dog waking us up at 1 a.m., 3 a.m., having diarrhea outside. When your sleep is interrupted, you just get, I mean, I don't know about you, but I get angry. So, and that sets your morning. And then you got an awful morning. That's your first domino to like really moody day. So, for my forward ritual, I want to focus on that one, on because I used to watch YouTube videos before going to bed, for the past, I will say, year and a half, really. I've completely let go of my evening ritual. I wrote in a blog about it and I said, oh, I gotta get back to it, and I've been having such a hard time, and I'll do it one day or whatever. But I've noticed how my evenings, um were the ones influencing my morning, where my morning, I wake up at a whatever time. Like, okay, one day I'm waking up at 5:30, the other day I'm waking up at 6, the other day I'm waking up at 7. It is it's not consistent. So it does, your evening does help, and it's the first domino to an awesome morning. So I'm gonna go and find that. I already have where I'm gonna be sitting. I don't have a mirror, and I'm not looking for. Um, you know what? That is a pretty mirror. Um, and I already have one. It doesn't look like that. But I'm gonna see what fits because I'm gonna do this part in of our little walk-in closet. So I love that we have that, and right now some suitcases are taking space of a perfect spot for it. And this closet already has like some shelves that I was planning to take it off, but for right now I could actually use it. So I have an idea. I get to share that in Instagram. Make sure you follow us there. Oh wow, you still, babe, did you leave me bread? You're still chewing bread.
I said maybe.
Ah, the mystery. The mystery. Our condo has a local marketplace, so if
You'll be
anything,
fine. You'll be
I'll
fine.
go there. Oh yeah, I'll live. I'll live.
I did leave you bread. I regret it. I wish I took it home.
Ah, thank you. Actually, now I just saw it. It's on top of the fridge, so thank you. So, guys, that's my forward ritual. I put it with an S in case Jimmy wanted to share any forward rituals for you if you've thought about it during the show or in your journaling.
Forward rituals.
Meaning, what are some rituals that you're going to do moving forward?
Well, I'm gonna be adding more yoga to my life. I've been building like some foundational health things with this whole 75 hard
You have.
challenge that I've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, a little happy accident if the dog wakes me up in the middle of the night. If I don't walk in the morning, I'll walk in the evening. I'll add some of the time that I had to take her out because she doesn't just go out and poop. She's just to go out and like be enticed to poop, just to
Yes.
find the
Yes.
right spot.
Ah, it's so
And,
annoying, guys.
and God forbid, like an air conditioning unit like goes on or off, or like a leaf moves when it's not supposed to,
Or a cat shows up somewhere.
or something. You know, yeah, yeah,
She's looking at me. Are you guys talking about me? How rude.
yeah, we are. We are.
Yeah. No, yeah. I saw like when I went to do yoga this morning, I'm like, my mat is rolled up the wrong way. And I knew it was you. So yes, I'm assuming you did it at nighttime. So that's cool, babe.
Yeah, and there is like yoga with Adrian, which I currently use, and I feel like she just has like a lot of like good like videos at different levels. I didn't feel like not safe or like there was any moves
Mm,
that I mean I'm definitely not doing them the way she does them. Um,
that's okay.
you know, everyone's body is different, but
Mm-hmm. Smooches
there's
too.
yoga for all different lengths and not just yoga like a there's like yoga for anxiety, yoga for sleep, yoga for peace and
Lower
calm.
back.
Yeah, yeah, and I don't know exactly like where she gets the ideas and the names for these things, but it also has to do a lot of breathing. So just looking forward to adding more of that. I've done a lot of studying too about how to add more, you know, like weight training to my routine. But again, my, I've just been mostly able to show up to walk, and
That's
that's
a
been
great
okay. So
start. I mean, how many people can say they walk 45 minutes in the morning, 45 minutes in the evening? You've been
yeah,
sticking to it. It's a big deal.
it's not a
Uh,
big deal, but it's good. It's a step in the right direction.
Good. I'm
It's
glad you said that.
yeah, because anyone can do it.
No, yes. And I was saying for you to give yourself credit, not to underestimate your efforts.
Mhm. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. It's cool that you talked about what Adrian was saying. If you listen to what she says towards the end, or maybe at the beginning, when she focuses on a certain part, she always says it's all connected, and this is way before the show manifests. And what her major, yeah, find what feels good. It's all connected through our breath, so it's really cool. So yeah, it doesn't even matter if there's the lower back. She has me moving my whole body through my breath, and my breath focusing in on whatever is it that hurts. Poppy, stop. Sorry guys, that's my puppy. So I am so happy that you were doing that, and I love how we're different. I do mornings, you do evenings, and it's cool. We get to embrace on each other. Why? It looks like you're a holy angel.
Mm. Well, no, at night isn't necessarily ideal. I think it's just
Oh.
committing. That's why 75. I'm learning every day. It's not a physical fitness thing. It's a mental toughness thing,
Mhm.
toughness challenge.
Mhm.
Because it's really just about like, okay, I have to get this done. Like I've committed to this. It's late. I'd rather be doing something else. But this is what I committed to. So
Yeah.
I have to figure out how to do it. You
Mhm.
know,
Mhm.
versus like I think if you're not in the framework of a challenge or if you haven't like committed to something, um, you can easily let yourself off the hook or be like, okay, there's grace. Like you could speak some Christianese into the situation, like I am enough. You know, and then just go to bed. Uh, but it's just trying to figure out how you can just still like eat that frog. Okay, you wanted to eat the frog at 6 o'clock in the morning, but you didn't, and the frog is still sitting there in the living room. Just go ahead and eat it, and then go to bed.
I'm in a season of giving myself grace, so
Oh,
it's
sorry.
cool. No, no,
That's cool.
no, no. Yeah, no, it's we're all in different seasons. I truly do believe that, like for me, my commitment is like this show. I've been showing up for 95 times Monday through Friday, regardless of what that is. Whether I missed it at 8 o'clock in the morning and it's oh my gosh, it's 11, I still showed up. So I get that. I absolutely get it. Like you made a commitment, you get to
Mm,
do it. When it comes to my body, since I've been beating myself up for whatever 4 decades, it's a different stage, right? It's a different grace that I'm giving myself permission. So
yeah.
but it's great. It's great to watch you do that with the 75 hard challenge because it's not about fitness too. It's about like, I see you reading your 10 pages,
Right.
taking your progress pictures. Those are all different things. So
And
kudos to you.
I've learned as well, like even in making like a smart goal, I used to always bug me why like A is attainable and R is realistic. And I'm like, that sounds like
Well, what bothered you about it? Tell me more.
because it sounds like too similar. Like, why am I doing the same thing twice? But
Okay.
really, but really, yeah, honestly, you could attain lots of stuff in a given set of time, like in 75 days, or in 90 days, or in a month. There's like a large spectrum of things that like are actually attainable with massive action. But then the R is kind of like the realistic. But what's it really going to be? You know? And that's the thing I like about 75 hard because it is like really stripped down. It's like, some people are doing the CrossFit, like, or they're doing like crazy like workouts to accomplish it. But it really is, it's scalable where you could literally just like, okay, you could just get up and walk, like, like set a timer, get out of your house and just like walk, like you could, and if it's not your outside workout, you could literally, I've never actually done this, but I guess you could like just walk around like your
Your house.
house
Mm-hmm.
for 90 minutes, go to Walmart and walk around for 90 minutes or
Mm-hmm.
go to a library if the weather's bad. Like, like it's so like scalable. I think it's, because especially in a lot of the people I follow, they're always talking about massive action. And sometimes I think we miss the value of like small action or micro action. Like, like you can't 10x everything. Like, like
Mm-hmm.
I know like a lot of the gurus or a lot of people think you can. But I do feel like that's confirmation bias. I do think there are people that try and
What do you
10x
mean
things.
by confirmation bias?
Like the people who are saying that they've already built some momentum in their lives, so it's easier
Mm-hmm.
for them to leverage the 10x like principle, or it's like they just happen to be able to tough it out. But I think there are a lot of people who try and 10x their lives and they fall flat on their face, you know. And then it's either like a constant fake it until you make it, or it's just you know, like you just don't hear from them. Like who wants to bring up on stage the person who tried to 10x their lives and like it didn't work? Like, you know, like that's not what people want to hear from, you know. So I think if you make the actions like small enough that like they're really easy, like, you know, like, okay, like I can do this, you know. And then you can probably eventually leverage that into more massive action down the road, you
Mm.
know. But it's just, for me, I'm learning it's about just gaining that momentum, you know. Like if you're in some type of mess, if you're in some type of situation, if your health isn't where you'd like it to be, it took you a while to get there, more than likely, and it's going to take you a while to get out, you know.
That's one of the biggest messages in the artist way.
Yeah.
On the difference between saying I wrote a book versus I'm a writer or I write every day.
Right.
Which one do you take like more pride of in? And a lot of people, like, I wrote a book is more like an ego thing. I'm a writer, it's like who you are, right? Or I'm writing every day, it's very different, it's that journey.
Right.
So yeah, I'm very grateful for this book. Really applies to everything in life, and it is very opposite of all the gurus I have followed for the past since I started YSuperstars. So it's it's transitioning from, even as you were saying, massive action 10x. I'm like, "Ugh," the
Yeah.
pressure,
Makes you
like
squirm a
the
little bit.
like it's crawling in my skin, because when you grow up, that's what you do, or that's the work ethics that you were giving by parents and people you were following, the hustle, 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 hustle. It's whoa, it is toxic, so yeah. And for me, it's like, let's do it in a season, because pressure is good, and to kick you in the butt a little bit for a season, right? For a period of time, for a season in your life. So, oh, cool. I can see your face before it was all in the
So
sun. No, you're good. You're good. All right, babe. Anything else as we wrap up
no,
today? Forward rituals.
no, I'm good. I'm almost to this school.
Awesome. Thanks for writing and joining me in today's episode. We'll leave you with some serene story. What's your story? Where are you at in this journey? Along this journey. Thanks for joining us. If you like this conversation, give it a like, and please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. We will see you next week for the ending of a new morning show, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m., which will become once a week after the holidays in 2024. Thanks for joining us. My honey, make it an awesome, awesome day.
Bye.
Bye.